Crazy. What a round. That was, I think, the best round of all time that I've played. That was the best round I've ever played as Spy Master. That was sick. Whew. Anyway, Ozza is telepathic. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitch, playlist for more code names, and I'll see you next time. Okay. That was stressful. I can't believe that worked. Bahuski, thank you for the 2 months. Very much appreciated. Stingray Slapper, thank you for the 9 months. Very epic. And, all right. I guess I could, like, go into something else, perhaps. What would I do if I was going to do another thing? What would I do? I don't know, dude. It's hard to decide what I would do as far as other things go. Ugh. No, my hangers that I ordered because I've run out for years and been so lazy and put 2 things on same hanger because I'm lazy are delayed. What the heck? They're not going to be here today. No, I think... I think it'd be more of a promenamenon or a map today, I think. No, GeoGuessr, I really enjoy the multiplayer GeoGuessr a lot more. So I prefer to wait until multiplayer sessions these days because I think it's just better overall rather than sacrificing and not doing as fun of a session. But I could practice. I'm not that try hard at it. I just do some promenade. Yeah, my emails and messages are not blowing up, so we can continue. Oh, Promenade got an update. Oh, yeah, I heard. By I heard, I mean I just saw that it had a pop-up in the upper right-hand corner when I booted it up. I'm not avoiding the IRS letter. In fact, I would love for it. Mail comes at like 4 or 5 o'clock. I have never lived at a house where mail has come earlier in the day. Houses like this must exist somewhere. Like, I assume that they start their routes in the morning and then they end in the evening. I have never, ever, ever lived at a house where the mail arrives before 3 o'clock. Where are these houses that exist that get mail in the morning? Where does it happen? How do you find them? But anyway, yeah, this is why it sucks. Dude, I would love nothing more than to get mail in the morning, because what happens is I see in the email preview, oh, you have a letter from the IRS. Well, now I have to wait the whole day in order to find out why they're freaking sending me a letter. And I'm just stressed. Whereas if I got the mail in the morning, we could rip the Band-Aid off immediately. Oh, man. So annoying. Some of you guys get it earlier in the day. That's cool. Recent prom update is kind of important. Is it about the final I boss? Because we're not there yet. But I'll try to update between this and the next episode. Mr. GigaChad says I'm not seeing anything major in the notes. Okay. Alrighty. I will go pee, and then we will promenade. The IRS scares you? Yeah. Scared the Joker, too. Move to Thailand, you won't have to get IRS letters. Oh, you will. If you're a U.S. citizen, the IRS reaches anywhere in the world unless you renounce your citizenship. But if you renounce your citizenship, you have to pay an exit tax. It's basically the equivalent of liquidating all of your, any assets that you have in retirement, so on and so forth. You have to pay the amount that would be due if all of that were liquidated. So unless you just want to be a fugitive, but then the U.S. has extradition treaties with most countries out there. So you would just get extradited for avoiding taxes and stuff like that. So there's no easy getting away from the IRS unless you move to a non-extradition country and never plan on coming back to see your family or anything like that, I suppose. Yeah, but also then you would have to, because the thing is, if you still had any assets, any money at any institutions that do business in the U.S., then they would be able to, even if you were in another country, they'd still have access to your money. So, yeah, no, there's no getting away from that at all. I think the update just affected boss health regeneration, but it's only affected when you die, and this is hardcore, so it doesn't affect. Okie dokie, sounds good. I mean, Mr. GigaChat also said he didn't see anything major. All that to say, IRS, if you're watching this, I have paid a lot in taxes. I have always paid my taxes. And you look at me under a microscope, and I do it by the book. I do it by the book. A lot of people out there have done the Montana plates. I've never Montana plated. Never done it. Granted, that's less of an IRS thing. That's more of a California thing. So, FTB, if you're watching this, I've never done the Montana plate thing. It's always been registered here. Mr. GigaChat, it was basically all just anti-zombie rush tactics stuff. The thing that I do find really interesting, though, is I've seen posts where it'll be on like Instagram and there's a car that has a Montana plate on it, and you get someone who comments like against the person doing the Montana plate. And then then that person who comments against it will get responses from a bunch of other people who are like, "What? It's just smart." I find it really funny, not because I'm terribly invested either way, but because it's like, people who are defending the person with a Bugatti, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like you don't really need to defend the person with the Bugatti. If they get in trouble, they get in trouble. If they don't get in trouble, they don't. But I don't know. It feels weird to play defense for the guy with the Bugatti you don't know. Anywho. Let's see. Let's play the gaming. Shall we? All right. Are we good? Is there anything? Okay, we still have to frickin'. We still gotta get more wool. Maybe I should do a little woolage. Maybe do a little bit of pre-woolage here. Do we have any breed? Oh, we can't do any breedification. We do a little breedification. Worker exploitation does double the wool. Yeah, but then I need to make like health potions and stuff like that. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know about that. Okay, or a beacon. No, that's true. But then I have to kill another wither post-pocket wormhole, you know? Alright, well, I guess we can game. End ships with better end have several stacks of wool in the blimps. Right, it's super true. Super duper, duper trooper, super trooper, pooper scooper. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prominence, brought to you by the like button, subscribe to the channel, and following on Twitch to catch these live. Of course, you can also check out our sponsor, Apex Hosting, and use code CaptainSparklez if you wish to grab yourself 25% off your... Alright, we're going to be ready for a while. Look at this, look at this. Okay. That's got to be another mythical. Maybe two mythicals, possibly. Okay. Alrighty then. We smelted? Oh, dude, we're so smelted, bro. We're so smelted, bro. No? So fast? Be like, oh, I don't really need wool anymore. Now I just have a bunch of bang sheep that are next to me at all times. That is some balls. My magnet. I forgot about turning off my magnet, and I just reset the stuff. Good job. You're doing great. You're doing so good. Now I get to just watch it. Zizio, 28 months. Pretty epic. Thank you. Pretty swick. Once I'm done, I have free food. True. Very true. Are we all popped? It's looking pretty popped. I don't know if all of them are popped. Probably. I think we got our popcorn done. Yeah, okay. Oh, here goes nothing. Another step in the process of rebuilding everything that we've ever done here. Okay, popcorn time, folks. It's popcorn time. And we're going to have the... I guess we don't need Unbreaking. He said we need Mendy. And then, obviously, Prot is going to be pretty critical. And then... What else? What else? What else? Remind me. Spotlight mending. Amplify spell. Soul Frost and spell volatility. Okay, okay, okay. Soul Frost. Soul Frost increases soul, and frost spell damage. Got it. And spell volatility increases the chance of critical strikes done with spells. I see. And is spell volatility max of 2 levels? It is. Okay, cool. Is that 6? That is 6. So I guess that's cities since we've gotten the Explorer's Compass. Oh, duh, that's the obvious one. Hit up the cities. I could also farm up some more Wither Skeleton Skulls that way, as long as I don't get myself killed. What about the Bastion? The cities are way better, bro. The cities are way better to do it than the Bastion. Yeah. I gotta pee, though, so I'll be right back. So here's the way I think about it. The Bastion, the Super Bastion, might, on the whole, have more netherite than the city. But on a netherite per minute basis, I think the city is more efficient because we have the Explorer's Compass, because there's more netherite concentrated in one location, and therefore I can hop there then. That's weird. I guess we could add Bag of Souls. You know, why not? We've still got 3 more slots after. And... oh, wait, did we want Amplify Spell? I forgot. Did we want Amplify Spell? Amplify Spell, yes. Okay. Amplify Spell, and that brings us to 6. And did we... oh, yeah, we had Amplify Spell. Duh. All right. And only 28. Oh, my God. And it's a terrible roll! It has no luck! Actually, does it even matter? Does it even... maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter on the Rune Blade because it's offhand luck isn't a thing. Do we... offhand only works for luck for the fishing rod. Do I care or do I only care about damage? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, I think Mr. Gigachad says it's fine, right? I think it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's going to be in the offhand. This is fine. What a disaster. Dude, I'm convinced that having the luck in the offhand doesn't even work anyway, or just luck doesn't work for re-rolling because it's just crazy how this happens, man. It's just crazy, bro. That should be illegal. That should be so freaking illegal. All right, let's do outer end again. Go, go, go. What? I got it! Woo! Get me out of here! Oh, thank goodness. All right. Hey, by the way, Lucas, thank you for gifting a sub to Mr. Gigachad and Aminetra. Thank you for the 56 months. Here's to another month of my favorite overreacting Stremmermans. I've never overreacted to anything in my life. And Dragons, thank you for gifting 3 months of subbage. Very cool. Zach's Tasty Nut, thank you for the sub. Alpha Kyogre 0, 200 bits. You should get Cowardice with Notch Apple Armor Trim. I don't have no Notch Apples for that. And John's Car Cleanse is back at it again with a 1,000 bits. I hope the cars are looking nice and shiny. I'm going to sleep now. Alrighty then. So in that case, we've got our termites and we've got our netherites, and we should be good to go. Don't we? Yeah. We're gonna want the... do we... actually, maybe we don't want the looting. Guarding Strike is probably fine to have on just one, because we can't stack the resistances. So, Haste, Infinity, Power, maybe? Do we want that? Actually, what do we want on... do we still want the Spell Haste and stuff on the Rune Blade? Mr. Gigachad. Mr. Gigachad has disappeared. He must have gone pee or something. I don't know, man. He's abandoned us. He's like, this guy has to think for himself at some point. I have them on mine. I'm not sure getting a chance to do anything offhand. Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, we could just start with this and see what happens. This. I do think Smite could be good. But anywho, let's just start with this. And then we have a room to add many, many, many more. I'm curious, how many slots does this thing have? Only 6. Kind of tragic. Kind of tragic, you know? Anyway. All right, guys, this is us. So in that case, we'd want to do boom, 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 but like that. We probably want to do it that way in order to get critical thinking. You want Comet Storm? Where's Comet Storm? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, but we're at Cataclysm as well. I don't see where Comet Storm is located. Lower path? Lower path. Lower path. Comet Storm. The frick is Comet Storm, man? Oh, you mean Cataclysm. You mean the Cataclysm one. I gotcha. Yeah, so we would want that one, probably. That is super duper true skis. Very true. All right. Well, here's what I can. Critical thinking and empower are both very good. Cataclysms are active. Critical thinking and empower are both good. Okay. All right. Here's what we go for then. If we go boom, boom, boom. We grab this for the active. We have 6 points left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that does let us get there. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, we had to hit the guy a couple times, but now it's just the game over. It's over. It's so over. Wow. All right. I'm gonna actually rebind what does this one though, and yeah. God dang. I'm gonna rebind this though. Options. Controls, keybinds, what was it? Spell. So, yeah, spell hotbar. We want this one to be... This one can be 0. This one can be that. This one can be boom. And this one can be... Boom. Okay, because we're probably going to use the Riptide one the least. But this one... I wonder if actually, can I do it in the air? If I can do it in the air while I'm already elytring, it is kind of nice. And this one, okay, so that one's probably not going to be used very often, but yeah, now we just mega damage and mega damage. Keep Wick Piercer on your hotbar or your fire star, replacing them with your so that if I do feel like I'm about to die, I can swap to that. Yeah, not a bad idea. Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch these again once more. Spell. I'm going to do you as that and you as that. Okay, cool. Okay. So yeah, when I'm flying, I can just use that spell to go instead of fireworks, and you can do it pretty often. Sweet! And then you just be like, oh, I feel like everyone should, list damage. I'm also getting good levels despite the fact that we're not breaking spawners. Just because of the ancient knowledge, too. Pretty cool. I see, yeah. Swap to Wick Piercer if the backpack gets procced. Good way to do it. All right, let me clear my backpack. Oh yeah, I hadn't tried the meteors yet, had I? Okay. After our Blackstone Golem, we have, conjunctivitis. The thing that sounds like an illness. In the prison dimension, I think he, like, caps how much damage you can deal to him at a given time. I think a good place to wind down the episode. A demonstration of how powerful being a Frost Mage is. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe to CaptainSparklez 2. I hope for anyone who was disappointed I went the melee route and not magic, well, now you got the magic going pretty hard. Playlist if you missed any episodes. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time. All right, probably not a dub. We've been going for 4 hours, which is a long stream for the likes of me. Take a look at the sequenced assembly for more notch apples. Let's see. 2 million energies. Okay. Seems like a lot of energy then. Right, everybody. Well, we could raid our have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow, probably. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Lily. Just wanted to come in here at the end of the video and say that if you're enjoying these CaptainSparklez videos, then please like and subscribe. I'm really close to having enough watch time to start monetizing these videos, but I need 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Bye.